Hi, this is Dan Encell with Berkshire Hathaway. Today is Tuesday, January 3rd. I'm going to do a recap of 2016, both nationwide and locally. Starting with nationwide, very good year for the country for real estate. Highest number of sales since the peak of 2006, so good activity. Prices went up about 5%, good healthy amount there also. Big news for the year nationwide was shortage of inventory plaguing most parts of the country, which led to the higher prices there. Seemed to be not enough selection in almost all parts of the country there. Right after the election, the low interest rates we've been enjoying all year shot up over 20% almost overnight. So mortgage rates are really going to take a big bite out of home buyers' budgets going into 2017. Despite the higher interest rates there, National Association of Realtors is projecting an increase in the number of sales in 2017 of about 4% and an increase in pricing also of about 4%. So they're expecting it to be a pretty good year nationwide. What's going on locally here? We didn't have the same issues that the rest of the country had with inventory. Our inventory levels were almost unchanged in 2016. Despite not having an inventory shortage, though, our number of sales dropped about 10% in the South Coast here to 1,749 sales. So we saw unchanged inventory and a decrease in number of sales there. We saw average price go down about 2% to $1,367,000, and median price went up 6% to $940,000. So sort of a mixed bag there. Going into the fourth quarter of the year, it wasn't our strongest quarter there. A couple areas of town, most notably the Mesa, San Roque, Upper East, and San Racan were probably the strongest segments of the community. What's happening in Montecito? Montecito had a pretty good year. Our inventory level was relatively unchanged. It went up 3% to 531 total active listings there. The number of sales was up 1%, so again, almost unchanged compared to 2015. But the average sales price dropped quite a bit. It dropped 11% down to $3,391,000. The biggest reason for the drop in the average price was there were only 5 sales in Montecito above $10 million in 2016. Compare that to 2015, where we had 12 sales above $10 million, really affects the average quite a bit. The median was only down 4% to $2,600,000. So again, it finished off as a pretty good year, except at the highest end of the market where there just wasn't much activity. How did December finish for Santa Barbara and Montecito? The MLS stats almost unchanged compared to other years there. So for Santa Barbara, 105 new listings, very consistent with what we've had the last few years. Numbers sold, 156, again, right there where we see for a December for the past few years. Pending, 128, again, very, very consistent. Montecito, very similar. 12 new listings, a little lower than we're used to seeing, but not much for December. 14 sales, a little lower than 2015, but consistent with other Decembers. And 16 pending sales, right on track with 2015. So most segments of the market are coming into 2017 fairly neutral. We're not like in 2016, where we ended 2015 very strong and we're coming in with a strong market. We're coming in pretty neutral, so expect the number of sales here to be fairly consistent with what they were last year. I do think we're going to see a bump up in Montecito average pricing because I think there'll be more high-end activity this year, but overall it's projected to be a pretty neutral year for Montecito and the South Coast, and a little more positive year for the rest of the country. That's it.